pound amateur career, did Naya, Sidivini Naya, in Samoa. Murdoch certainly with the reach, height advantage. Naya comes back, Murdoch keeps him at bay. Overhand right from Naya, misses. At times that one gets through onto Murdoch.
They train for it, Dale.
There's combinations. This one got through on Naya. He looks in trouble. Smart shot there from Murdoch.
Very smart.
Murdoch knows he's got him hurt. He'll be coming at him in this round. You might even see the finish of it in the first. Just see how Naya is able to recover from that shot. It was a big blow. There's another good lead with the left. Murdoch using his reach advantage, gets a beautiful right in there as well. Naya handles it well.
Yes, this man's never lost. No losses now.
Naya, puts his gloves in and follows through. You know, you've got someone you really have to take advantage. Another good left there from Murdoch. Another good left there from Paul.
Another below the belt there by the Fijian. An old saying, isn't it? Hitting below the belt.
Yeah, it's a term that's punching above your weight. There's quite a few terms come out of the boxing ring and into mainstream usage.
Yeah. Oh.
There's a good shot with a left, a good crisp straight left. There's another one. Oh, he won't be able to take too many more of these, I shouldn't think, Naya. That's good, clean, crisp shots. Good and straight from the Geelong kid. He is putting them on tonight here at Northcote. At the moment, Sidivini Naya has no way to counteract that snapping left that Murdoch employs so successfully. Another one. There's another one too. He's really taking a pound off that left hand. Look at him. He's come back though. That's Samoan. Some
CG. CG.
Samoan.
Okay.
Oh! Wow. Thunderous shot there once again.
Thunderous. That's the word. Thunderous.
Murdoch.
Another below the belt. Coming from the other direction. Samoans run out of puff. See that?
No, well, Murdoch's in good nick. Forced to go a few rounds defending his title so far. The left that's doing all the damage here for Murdoch. Another good round for the Aussie. Round 3 now. And all Murdoch so far in the contest. As he snaps out once again that very powerful left hand that's caused so much damage to Naya. And it really is his calling card, Paul Murdoch's. Taking advantage of the height and reach advantage that he enjoys in this matchup. You see Naya's head snapping back as Murdoch keeps landing them, getting through his defences. Just bounce a little bit now. And pops another left through. It's a good shot. That time Naya took a big shot too and he's down. Will he recover? It looks as though he might. He's back to the corner, but this is one-way traffic at the moment.
Sure is, Dale. Absolutely.
He's courageous, getting up. How long he'll last? Referee stops the contest.
Back with world-rated light heavyweight Paul Murdoch. How are you, Paul?
Yeah, good, thanks, Peter.
Mate, number 12 in the world, it's all happening, and maybe a fight with Antonio Tava beckoning.
Yeah, well, that's what obviously we look at down the track, and first we've got negotiations with Thomas Ehrlich from, he's the European champion for the WBA over there, and yeah, Mike Edwards is back and forth with negotiations with those. The fight was all on. Then there was a query about the 3 German judges, but that's boxing.
Gee, that wouldn't have helped.
Yeah, no, not if it goes to 12, but you know, I'm certainly punching a lot harder at light heavy. So yeah, hopefully it wouldn't go to 12, but I guess you've got to look at the case, and Mike Edwards and Dad, they decide, well, we'll look at it from there as far as the judging goes.
Okay, mate. Now, let's paint a picture for the viewers. You're a successful amateur. You started your career in Australia, but now you've signed a contract and you fight in New Zealand. I mean, it must be strange travelling to another country to fight,
yeah,
supposedly in your own backyard, because you're the home boy in New Zealand, but you're not really a New Zealander.
Yeah, it's certainly an experience because you go over there, and I think I've fought about 10 or 11 times in the last 3 years since I signed with Mike, and I've had various opponents, obviously New Zealanders, Fijians, Western Samoan, American Samoans, the champion of their area type thing. And when you're fighting the Samoan type thing in their own backyard, the crowds certainly get behind them, and they want to see an Aussie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd like to see the Aussie get beat, but I actually get a few claps now in the crowd as a few people get along and follow me. So yeah, it's certainly, and it's an experience that I think you only grow stronger from, fighting out of your own backyard. You haven't got that support of a local crowd, so to speak. Although, yeah, I do get a few people along now.
Now, you started off at cruiserweight. You're working your way down in weight. Now you're a solid light heavyweight. That's where you will stay.
Yeah, I'll never fight at cruiserweight ever again. I think I was just really kidding myself at cruiserweight, because I was walking around at 84, 85 kilos, and then coming in, you know, at 82, 83, trying to fight the guys who were 90 kilos coming down to 86. Well, I did have a lot of success at cruiserweight, but certainly when I signed with Mike Edwards, Dad and I and Mike, we sat down and said it's only going to be at light heavy, and I make the weight okay. That's
fantastic, Paul. I mean, I can vouch for that. You're one of the easiest guys to deal with. You always turn up on weight, always do everything perfect. And it's a credit to have someone like you in the sport. And mate, we'll be cheering for you to go that next step, because if someone deserves to fight for a world title, it's definitely you. And you've been sparring a lot of the hot shots in Melbourne. Who are some of the good sparring? You've been sparring Pierre Karam?
Yeah, Pierre Karam.
Sam Solomon?
Great sparring, yeah, Sam Solomon, Timmy Bell. Yeah, and Stuart Moller, and Melbourne's actually turning up. Although there's not a whole handful of fighters, the ones that are there are credible, and it's been really good, because I've been able to mix it up. Like, Sam's really fast and agile, hard to hit, and Timmy Bell's a hard nut, and Pierre Karam's got, you know, he's the whole package. So it's been really good, and we all help each other out at the same time. So if someone needs work, then we sort of pull through, and even if we're not in training, we still give them a hard hit out. So
that's fantastic, isn't it? Everyone pulling together to help each other out.
The tail of the tape is going to show that John Wyborn is much taller and does enjoy a significant edge in reach as well. It's 11 centimetres in the old language, and as you can see, both men have come in under the 175-pound limit, or 79.38.
Defence of this championship, he's world rated, and I think he's got one of the best left jabs in boxing. Very accomplished boxer.
Paul Murdoch makes his way to centre ring. Made his debut back in
New South Wales. He's 34 years young. Dubbed by his coach, Glenn Bell, at Manly Fight Gym, as the loosest cannon in boxing and kickboxing. Third IBF Pan Pacific light heavyweight champion. 79.3 kilograms. The challenger, the digger, wearing black trunks, John Whiteborn. What a good sport he is, goes across the ring. Introducing on my right, occupying the blue corner, as John Casey said, making his 9th defence of the PABA, Pan Asian Boxing Association Light Heavyweight Championship. He comes from Nathan Ablett, Gary Ablett territory, Highton, Geelong, with Frank Martinez at ringside, 79.30 kilograms, ranked by Ray Wheatley, number 9 WBA light heavyweight in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, a record of 27 bouts, 21 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, 13 wins by knockout. Bobby Murdoch, his mentor, managed by Mike Edwards and Frank Martinez. Would you welcome Victoria's Paul Murdoch? World Championship referee Malcolm Bulger. It's all yours for 12 rounds of boxing. Here we go. Let's get it on. It's showtime.
Welcome, gentlemen. Good, clean fight. Obey my instructions at all times. I don't know how to say anymore. Good luck.
To go. He's caused upsets in the past, and that's what he's thinking at the moment as we get underway for the Pan Asian Boxing Association light heavyweight title. Paul Murdoch in the black trunks. Likewise, John Whiteborn in black as well. Whiteborn with his back to us at the moment.
Something I often say, and that is that styles make fights.
As
I've said, Paul Murdoch's got a very, very effective left jab and a good left hook to the body, and I think that's what's going to be, what's going to be the winner here for Murdoch. But John Whiteborn, he's going to make a real fight of it. He's going to try and rough Paul up as he just did there in the opening seconds, and look for that big opening.
Never seen Paul Murdoch get roughed up though, in terms of being
don't punch on the break. Box.
Always composed.
Always composed, Barry.
Yeah. Always.
Whiteborn has taken this at short notice after an overseas opponent was unable to fulfil his commitments. So Paul Murdoch doesn't get much of a say in this, but if you had a list of people that you wouldn't want Paul Murdoch to fight, I think John Whiteborn would be almost at the top, Barry.
I think for sure. I actually saw John fight Nader Hamden, and they couldn't get a fight for Nader, and Nader won the fight. But I'll tell you what, he made it very, very hard for Nader Hamden. Full credit to Nader. He's a real warrior and world-class fighter. But full credit to John Whiteborn to step in on short notice and put up such great fights. Oh, big long right hand he hits Paul Murdoch with there.
Caught him with a 1-2 punch there, John Whiteborn, but lets him off the hook a little. But Murdoch looking a little red and puffy around the left eye at the moment. And John Whiteborn will be happy with that at the end of round.
Better left hand work there from Paul Murdoch.
Things up off the jab.
He does, but he has got a good left rip once he gets it going. But having difficulty landing with his body shots, he's landing pretty well with his left jab here. The left jab's winning in this round on my scorecard.
Come on, get him free. Come on. Go hold.
Paul Murdoch, all 79 kilos of him.
Oh, good left hand there. Whiteborn tries to rough Murdoch up and really does rough him up. It's a rough, tough affair at the moment.
Keep working. Come on, keep working.
Trying to take Murdoch out of his comfort zone.
Good move. It's the way to upset him for sure. The only time I've ever seen Paul really upset was when he fought Tosca Petrides, and Petrides kept on him, kept the work rate up, and Paul lost the fight. He was thrown out of his rhythm. But if he can get his rhythm, he's a hard fighter to beat. At the moment, he's not landing. He's landing with the left hand, but not as good as he can. He's not as been as a former world kickboxing champion multiple times.
Bigger punching from Murdoch,
good
backs
punching
up
from
Whiteborn.
Yep. Murdoch getting on top there.
Come on, go free.
Whiteborn bleeding from the nose, is starting to look a little second hand here.
Oh, good shot from Paul Murdoch.
Murdoch, the accuracy of his punches starting to tell.
And again, good shot from Murdoch.
Break. No, put his head down.
That. Oh, that's a big right hand, and Whiteborn loses his mouth guard. Terrific right cross from Paul Murdoch.
Time on.
I mentioned that Paul Murdoch's won his last 5 fights. 4 of them have been by stoppage.
Yep. Yeah, he's punching harder as he's matured. He's a very good puncher.
Box.
Back underway here, round number 3. And Paul Murdoch getting well on top. Yep. Finishes in style. Good round, previous round. So
watch your heads. Break. Don't punch. Break. Don't punch. Come on, step back.
Malcolm Bullner's going to earn his money here.
Good right hand there from Paul Murdoch.
Okay, bring it up. Don't punch. Bring it up. Don't punch.
Round 5. And they're at one another at the start at round number 6. Big left hand from Murdoch. Shakes up Wyborn.
3 lovely left hands to open the round.
Don't punch. Don't punch. Don't punch. When I say break, you've got to break clean. Understand that? Box.
49-47 for Barry Michael.
Murdoch looking to the left. Oh, good right hand. Digger Wyborn hangs on. Lovely right hand spray flies off the head of Digger Wyborn.
Okay, break it up. Don't punch. Don't punch. Break it up. Break clean. Don't punch.
He's shaken up by the right hand in this round, John Wyborn, and Murdoch coming forward and catches him again with the right hand.
Good timing. He's hanging on for dear life here.
Break it up. Break clean.
Excellent timing by Paul Murdoch.
Growing in confidence, Wyborn on the retreat. Murdoch looking for a finish. Round number 6.
Keep working there. Come on, keep working. Get on for it. Break. Break. Break clean. Come on, Johnny, hang in. I might have to take a point off you.
Good clean shots.
Wyborn bleeding from the nose since round number 3. Cut on the head in round number 5. And Murdoch all over him here in round number 6.
Break clean.
Paul Murdoch's eyes seem to be in fine condition at this stage. It hasn't got any worse since the second round. Oh, uppercut there tried by John.
Continue, it's a very ugly gash.
Between the eyes, similar to the...
Greeted at centre ring by John Wyborn.
Oh, smashing left hand right between the eyes.
Keep working.
Digger Wyborn's head flies back.
Barry has Murdoch in front by 4. I have Murdoch on top by 3.
Don't punch. Box.
And apart from the 5th round, when Wyborn got on top, Murdoch has had this under control.
Yep.
Nice jab again from Murdoch, launching himself forward.
Very stiff left hand.
Don't punch. When I say break it, you've got to step back. Box.
Oh, there's that chopping right hand again from the Digger. And again, he's 4 right hands he's thrown there. Pretty effective with most of them. And again, big right hands from Wyborn. Murdoch in a bit of trouble here.
Holding on, Paul Murdoch.
He was nailed then with some clean right hands.
And Wyborn coming on strong against the flow here in round number 9. Gutsy stuff from John Wyborn.
That right hand, I've said it's always dangerous. He's loading it up here. Paul Murdoch was shaken, definitely shaken there. His leg's still a little bit unsteady.
Doubling up the jab, the mouth guard has been dislodged again from John Wyborn for the 2nd time in the fight.
Landed some bombs of right hand. Oh, vicious shot to the body.
Keep working. Keep working.
From Paul Murdoch.
Break. Don't punch. Good. Box.
Good right hand from Paul Murdoch there. But it's certainly a tough night at the office for him.
Nice jab from Murdoch as he backs up Wyborn.
And again, lovely jab.
Okay, break it up, break it up. Watch your heads, watch your elbows and the heads.
Here we go.
The 12th and final round. The Pan Asian Boxing Association light heavyweight title up for grabs. Murdoch has defended it 8 times. 108, 103 for Barry. 107, 102. I have it. 5-point margins in favour of Murdoch.
Don't hang in there. Okay, break it up, break it up. Step back, come on, step back.
Whoa, big over. Paul Murdoch's hurt. He's hurt
here in the 12th
He's
round.
hurt bad.
Wyborn's tagged him with the right hand.
I'll tell you what, he could have nearly put a count on. He's in all sorts of trouble, Murdoch. He's nearly gone. I'm telling you, he's ready to fall.
Wyborn with a strong
It's a knockdown.
here.
It's a knockdown. I'm telling you, he's gone. He's in all. Paul Murdoch's in all sorts of trouble.
It's called a slip, and now the Murdoch camp, the mouth guard has come out. He's buying some time here to save it.
Clear that, clear that, clear. How do you clean that? Yeah, clear. Clean it.
Tell you what.
No instructions.
Oh, you're letting him get away with it.
Right, okay, come on, hurry up.
Paul Murdoch had time to recover there. Oh, another right hand. I'll tell you what, he's going to go. Paul, he's going to go. How long have we got left? He's in. Paul
Concluding stages here, the 12th and final round. Murdoch's lost. In fact, it's John Wyborn's mouth guard.
Paul Murdoch still wobbly. Still wobbly. He hasn't recovered. How long have we got left? Paul Murdoch's in a lot of
20 seconds left.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
Can Paul Murdoch hold on here? Wyborn on the verge of an enormous upset.
I think he's going to make it. He's in a lot of trouble, Paul Murdoch. Oh, man.
They're both down here in round 12.
You're wrestling now. You understand that? You're wrestling now.
Oh,
That is all. What a finish here for the PABA light heavyweight title.
I've got to give that 10-8 to Wyborn because that should have been a knockdown. Paul was down.
Well, even with that, Barry, it's not enough to get in the decision, but on the verge of an enormous upset.
I'll say.
Is that the gutsiest display you've seen for some time?
Wow.
John Wyborn soaked up punishment for 11 rounds, and then in the 12th almost came up with the match winner. Here it is again. Big right hand over the top. Murdoch on unsteady legs. Not for the first time in the fight either. In round 9 when when Wyborn came on strong. They have won 16-1-12. Jim Boland, John Wheeler and Anika Williams are the 3 judges at ringside to score the fight. Official tabulation has arrived. Let's go to Howard Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we announce the decision, 2 gallant warriors who worked beyond the call of duty. Let's hear for Paul Murdoch, John Digger Wyborn. Wow, you can't ask any more than that. We have a unanimous decision after we analyse the figures once again. Judge Jim Bolden had it 116-112. Murdoch 116, Wyborn 112. Judge Johnny Wheeler had it Murdoch 117, Wyborn 111. Final card from Judge Anika Williams, 116 Murdoch, 112 Wyborn. Your winner and still Pan Asian Association light heavyweight champion, Paul Murdoch.
Well, 116-112, 117-111, and the way the judges saw it, no doubt that Murdoch won the majority of the rounds, but he was on unsteady legs there in the final. He's done it again, 9 defences. Howard, that's some sort of display.
It was, John. Paul, take us through that last round. You seem to be on rocky legs there.
Yeah, caught me with some good shots in the last round, and I'm not going to deny that. Well done to John. He's a great, he's a great battler, and he's done really well tonight. And it was a really tough fight, and full credit to him. I didn't really perform up to the potential, but that's boxing, and I'll live to fight again, and so will he. So well done.
Paul, we don't see enough of you.
之外呢，更多的具有观赏性和娱乐性，对，需要观众来参与、来互动，这样能够先后7次卫冕成功。那么今天呢，他们这场比赛呢是轻拳套的，这个是澳大利亚的莫多奇，达库阿呢是蓝拳套，红拳套的也就是红脚的这一位呢是卫冕者。 这个比赛呢要打12个回合，所以这个第1回合比赛开始以后，双方你看这个出拳呢、躲闪呢都是带有试探性的，双方都避免那么快的是这个进入到这个近身的这个状况。因为比赛刚一上来，2个选手呢对对方的一些打法呢，不是特别的了解，他需要有一个适应的过程。对。 另外，从体力的这个分配上啊，也是开始的时候肯定是一种这个撒胡椒面的，对吧？你看，就晃半天都不出战术思想呢，就是实际上呢，他是处于一种后发制人的这样的状况，就是观察对方出拳的这个特点啊，他比较少出拳，但是对方拳出来以后呢，他也试着打还击。这个挑战者达库阿呢，在第1回合比赛以后呢，这个应当说这个费的力比较大，对啊，因为呢身材呀、臂展呀都不如对方。 所以呢，他需要寻找就是对方防守的漏洞争取贴身过去。所以看来莫多奇在目前这个阶段呢，在第1回合主要是打后手，对，主要打后手，但是现在呢，应当说达库阿刚才已经是明显的赶的适应，不太适应啊。本来2个人呢架起拳来以后呢，正好面对面，对，现在呢2个人呢是侧着。 对，这应该是他这个右拳出来以后，非常就是这个后拳呢，后手非常重啊。对啊，刚才这一下击到这个面部啊，这一拳呢，应当说对这个达夸就是蓝拳套的这位蓝脚的这位斐济的选手，应当说比较重。现在这个可以看到 现在你看第二回合呢，马上不同了，这个莫德奇呢也主动靠拢了，主动靠拢了。哎，但是这个达库阿身体素质呢，应当说比这个击倒太精彩了啊！这个我们借用一个词吧，就是在第二回合比赛开始以后，两个人的攻防转换太快了。
对，第二回合应该说这个莫德奇呢也加快了
打中这个打得重的你看不轻易出拳，因为都知道这个拳真的要是被打中的话呢都不轻。好，这个连续进攻呢应当说取到了效果。本来呢第一次出拳呢被这个达库阿躲闪开了，但是他连续进攻能够击中对方。
刚才是这个达库阿的反击迎击啊，将这个对方击倒。所以应该说这个对这个卫冕冠军莫德奇是一个警告。就说你要注意你的正面的进攻的同时要注意防守。
我感觉到现在第二回合打到现在，这个莫德奇啊，这个体力好像有点问题。你看出拳呢，这个开始的时候还是有点势均力敌，打完第二回合以后呢，会不会出现一边倒的这个情况？你看啊，漂亮！哎呦，第三回合漂亮，这个连续出拳的这个能力，这个时候我们感觉到了这个达库阿他的这个身体素质。你看，哎呦，在对方攻上来的时候，他可以不后退，对啊，迎拳打。这个时候呢，对这个莫德奇呢消耗是非常大的。
我们看到刚才这个
左眼角莫多奇的左眼已经被打破了，左眼已经被打破。
这个斐济泰森啊，应该是前几个回合体验了这个特点，
有点像，真有点像。你看，他连续进攻能力特别的强
啊，这个右部的防守没有，
对。那么另外呢，在拳击比赛里面呢，往往是这样的，一方这个眼角被打破了以后，对方呢专门攻击这个伤点。对啊，现在我们看到这个达库阿的个子呢不如莫德奇高，但是他出拳呢出得很高，直奔这个头部啊，直奔头部就是被他打他这个伤的地方。你看，在这个时候呢，澳大利亚的这个莫德奇呢。还是在努力坚持。这个时候，达库阿呢也做了一些调整，体力上做一些调整，因为他在第三回合一上来以后就猛攻。现在呢，他这个看对方攻击力也不是很强的情况之下呢，他做了一些调整，采取了一些手势。那这个呢，应当说是也给这个莫多奇啊，提供了一些机会。
对，我们刚才看到莫多奇2次前手拳的进攻都奏效，就是这是应该是一种比较正确的打法。他身高臂长，应该用前手先控制对方距离，不让对方对。另外可以在这个取得这个进攻的主动同时，后手拳再发力的。
好了，第三回。那么打完3个回合以后呢，应当说从第一回合的互相了解试探，第二回合的呢自己选择一下战术的这个看看效果。那么第3回合呢真正的交手，第4回合开始。哎呀！
刚才这拳应该是打到后脑了，我感觉
还能起来吗？他好像有点投诉打了后脑，
对，
打了后脑，对，打了后脑。
实际裁判已经意识到这个问题了，就是让这个斐济这个裁判赶快出场。按照规则来讲呢，只有裁判和运动员可以有资格登上拳台，其他人没有资格。
那现在你看这个场上裁判呢，在跟场下的裁判呢，在做手势示意，这个应当是就是说击了后脑，应当是罚点了吗？莫德奇被罚点吗？
对，他实际是应该告诉台下的计分裁判呢，应该这一拳应该不算，不算被击打，因为是对方一种犯规。
看来经过这个第3回合中间短暂的休息以后呢，这个莫德奇马上恢复的也比较快。另外呢，就是说已经进入到第4回合，进入到中段，进入到第4回合呢，这个时候呢，这个莫德奇呢觉得不能够再处于被动的状况了。
刚才裁判呢可能是对这个达库阿呢有点消极，
说又有所扭转，有所扭转。那么看来这个莫德奇呢，这种毅力和韧性，现在在第4回合呢已经体现出来，而且第4回合开始以后呢就占优。现在是近身打，这个时候要连续， 没体力了，没体力，坚持不下去了，坚持不下去了。打到第4回合，两个人体力消耗都非常的大，但是还是这个莫多奇呢在第4回合占优。打这种空拳呢也是非常消耗点非常消耗非常大的。哎呀，这个达夸呢，从第3回合呢，以为他是这个体力调整要放一放，但是第4回合的情况来看呢，他还是你看脚下有点不稳，你看从防守上来讲，体力上显得有点对，显得相当的被动，这完全是被动出拳，他在等待着第4回合结束的锣声。对，那么第4回合呢，应当说莫多奇应当挽回了不少这个点数。对，
应该说这个回合莫多奇占据了比较明显的优势，特别是2次，虽然他刚开始就是击打对方后场也不是有意识的，也有点消耗。
第3回合呢第3回合一上来就猛攻，又是一个消耗。后半回合呢已经是开始下降，但是第4回合呢没有能够马上恢复过来。
我们看到这个达夸的教练制毛机放弃比赛。
达夸放弃了，达夸放弃了。
可能是他或者像教练感觉他体力上有些透支。
那这场比赛呢，真的有点戏剧性。
戏剧性。
我们刚刚说有点一边倒，这个达夸呢是占有比较大的优势，但是没想到第4回合他却输成这样然后第5回合干脆放弃了。对也就是说他这个挑战到此结束。那么这个莫多奇呢，澳大利亚的莫多奇第7次卫冕成功。
这个职业拳击比赛这种戏剧性场面，应该说这个是经常出现的。